guys, it's me, and today I am presenting my current music obsessions for the month of June. Now, just like with last month, I have a lot of songs to get through, and I do have an honorable mentions list again this month, so I'll go ahead and scroll those on through so you guys can see them. So yeah, there are quite a lot of honorable mentions this month, so yeah, because once again, I had a lot of songs that I was listening to throughout the month of June. And Current Music Obsessions is a series that I started on my channel in which I tell you guys about the songs that I have been obsessing over throughout the month. So think of it kind of like monthly favorites videos, but instead of talking about like beauty products and whatnot, I'm talking about music. So yeah, and I think that this is like a fun way to like show you guys like the kind of music that I listen to, and also to recommend some new stuff for you guys to check out and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get on into this now, shall we? First on my list is Forgotten by The Fall of Eve. The Fall of Eve is a symphonic rock / metal band from the UK. I can't remember where in the UK though. Part of me wants to say Ireland and Scotland, but I'm probably wrong. I know they're from the UK though. I've been into them for a little while. I randomly discovered them one day and I really enjoy their music, and this is a very, very beautiful song. It's a ballad track. It's lovely, really, really pretty. Go check it out. Next up is Imperial Age's cover of To Mega Therion by Therion. So Imperial Age is a symphonic metal band from Russia, I believe, and I also like found another song of theirs that I liked, but I was nowhere near as obsessed with it as I am their cover of To Mega Therion. Now, To Mega Therion, I think it's one of the very first few songs by Therion that I ever heard, so it's definitely one of my favorites of theirs. And yeah, this band did a pretty damn good job at doing a cover of it, and I kind of prefer it over the original version, but I think the reason why I prefer it over the original version is just mainly because of the quality, because To Mega Therion was originally released in the 90s. I want to say it was released in 94, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. I know it was released in the 90s though. And so the sound quality is a lot better. The choir bits with this particular version are wonderful. They're so fucking good. So yeah, definitely go check this out. Next up is The Horizon Effect by Mechina. Now, I've talked about Mechina once or twice on my channel through this particular series. Out of all the songs that I've heard by them so far, this one has to be my favorite. It is so fucking pretty. It's wonderful. It's dramatic. It's fun. It's entrancing. It is a wonderful, wonderful song, and I highly encourage you guys to go check them out. And if you haven't heard of Mechina, they are a post-metal band, although their description on the Metal Archive says that they are symphonic industrial metal, which also suits them very well, but I prefer to just call them post-metal just simply because their music is very, very, very ambient and unique. So yeah, post-metal suits them well, but also, like I said, industrial symphonic metal suits them well. Now, this song, just like with their song Cryoshock, features Mel Rose singing the entire song, and I'm not 100% sure if she's a full-time member of the band or if she's just a guest singer on this particular album, or just a guest singer of theirs in general. So yeah, because I still don't know that much about this band because I haven't done that much research into them. I highly encourage you guys to check this song out because it is wonderful. Next up is Eisblumen by Eisblume. Eisblume is they're kind of like a gothic rock band. I don't want to like put that label on them because I don't know. Their music is just really, really, really unique, and I really do like her stuff. The first song that I ever heard of hers was Forever, and that song is beautiful. And then I came across Eisblumen and just fell in love. This song is absolutely gorgeous. It is so fucking beautiful. It's so lovely, and I highly encourage you guys to check this song out. Also, her song Louise is also really good, and I was really obsessing over that song as well, but nowhere near as much as Eisblumen. Next up is Petit Moineau by Igorrr. Now, I've never really been into Igorrr. Their music is okay, it's not my thing. My friend Ash, she tagged me in this particular video of a live performance of this song, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot, I'll listen to it. And I fell in love. This track is so cool. It is beautiful, it is dramatic, it is insane, it is chaotic, it is wonderful. It is just so fucking good. So fucking good. And of all the songs that I've heard of by them, this is definitely my favorite, and to be honest, it's really the only song of theirs that I actually really like. Next up is Saboteurs by Marcela Bovio. Now, Marcela Bovio, some of you guys might remember her from a band called Stream of Passion. Well, a couple of months ago, Stream of Passion announced that they are going to be breaking up at the end of the year, which truly breaks my heart because like their first and only time coming to the US is going to be at Prog Power USA, and I'm pretty damn sure that the tickets are sold out for Prog Power USA. And I'm so upset because I have been wanting to see them live for so long. I think it was 2 years ago, I think, when I saw the live footage. Well, I say live footage, a live version of their cover of Street Spirit by Radiohead at MFVF. And holy fucking shit, that performance was amazing. Because Marcela was hitting some freaking high notes and just going off the wall bonkers. And I was just like... Then when they released their cover of I Have a Right by Sonata Arctica, again, I was like... And now I'm not going to be able to see them live ever. So it really breaks my heart that that's the case. But... just because they're breaking up and everything doesn't mean that Marcela is not going to be still in the metal industry and the music industry, because she's going to be releasing her debut solo album sometime this year, I believe, if it's not already out. But they're so good. It's essentially Stream of Passion, but without the metal. That's essentially what her solo project is like, because the lyric style is very similar to how it is to Stream of Passion, obviously, because I mean, I'm pretty sure that Marcela was the main writer when it came to the lyrics in Stream of Passion, because like just judging off of this song and I know one other song from the solo album, it's very similar to Stream of Passion. It's just that instead of metal, it's classical music, and it is wonderful. It's beautiful. This song is gorgeous. It is so good. I cannot wait to get my hands on a copy of her debut solo album because it is so good. So good. Hopefully one day I'll be able to see her perform live, because I know she works with so many bands within the metal industry. Like, for instance, she was featured, like, she worked with Epica on the Quantum Enigma, she worked with Revamp on the Wildcard album, she's worked with Therion, and she also works with The Gentle Storm. So she definitely is still going to be around in the metal industry. It's just that Stream of Passion is not going to be around, which sucks, but it ain't that big of a deal because at least she's not leaving the industry. Next up is Dark Side of You by Destiny Potatoe. Now, I discovered this band through Astrid about a year ago, and I discovered the song about a year ago. And I recently started thinking about it one day, and I was just like, what was that song by them that I was really into? And I looked it up, found it, fell in love with it again. Now, Destiny Potatoe is a female-fronted gent band, and all of their songs are about potatoes. But here's the thing, they're not literally talking about potatoes, no, they're talking about sentient potatoes. Everything is told through the perspective of a potato. I know, it's weird, it's really weird, but this song is so good. It's so good. Like, when you pay attention to, if you read the lyrics, you can't tell that this is told through the perspective of a sentient potato. But when you realize that every song is told through the perspective of a sentient potato, kind of throws you off a little bit. Anyways, getting sidetracked. This song is amazing. It's really good. I really do enjoy it. It's wonderful. Go check it out. Next up is Relentless by Braindance. Braindance is a progressive dark wave metal band, and I really dig their stuff. Now, I've only have heard but 2 songs by them, and I really need to listen to more of them because their stuff is really, really fucking good. And that's coming from someone who's not that into like dark wave and new wave bands. But I love this. I love their sound, and this song is really fucking good. So, yeah, because this band is so interesting, and I really do need to listen to more of their stuff. And like this song is really fucking cool. And how I discovered this band is actually through the frontman. He actually started following me on Instagram at one point. I don't know if he still follows me on Instagram, but I still follow him on Instagram. But either which way, the music is amazing. Definitely go check them out. Next up is Dressed in Black by Goth Brooks. So I discovered this band on Facebook, and I saw like the video on like, it was like a recommended or sponsored post, like it was a random recommended, like sponsored recommended post sort of thing on Facebook, and the music video was on there, and I was just like, this looks weird, because like on the thumbnail, I'm pretty sure there was like some cowboy looking dude in black and white, and the title said, and the band is Goth Brooks, Dressed in Black, and I'm like, fuck is this supposed to be? And so I pulled it up and I started listening to it, and I'm like, okay, this is just like depressing country music. Like, country is evolving. And then also the chorus kicks in, and there's a fucking black metal looking dude just screaming. And I'm just over here like, what the fuck? A black metal vocalist with country instrumentals? Yes, it is a thing. And I think it's an EP that they're releasing. I'm not sure if it's an EP or an album, but they're going to be releasing something this year. And it's called, I think it's called Moonshine and Mascara, I think is what it's called. And yeah. This song is actually pretty damn good though. I really do like it. Next up, I have 2 songs by one particular band, and that band is called The World State. And the songs I've been obsessing over by them are Fading Leaves and A Castle for the Battles That I Fight. How I discovered this band was because I was trying to find out if Monica Peterson, you know, the singer of Serenia that was only with them for 1 album, and that was 9 Destinies and a Downfall. Yeah, I was trying to see if she was still making music, and found out that she was the frontwoman of this band. But she has since forth left the band, which upsets me. But still, I really enjoy this band's music even without her, because this band is really fucking cool. And A Castle for the Battles That I Fight is a wonderful, wonderful song. The best way that I can describe their music is atmospheric rock. And then Fading Leaves is just a gorgeous, gorgeous track. It is beautiful track. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. So yeah, I highly encourage you guys to check out this band. They are wonderful. Next up is Break Take Live by Eleine. Now, I talked about Eleine a couple of months ago in Current Music Obsessions, and they released their new single Break Take Live in the month of June, I believe. It was either in the month of June or late May when they released it. And this song is so good. The music video is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And let me tell you this, I watched the live feed of their performance at Sweden Rock a few weeks ago, and let me tell you, they are amazing live. Even though I didn't see them in person and I was just watching the performance through a live feed in the comfort of my own home, you could still figure out how a band is live. Highly, highly encourage you guys to check them out. They're a symphonic gothic metal band from Sweden, and they're absolutely amazing. Next up is Introit by Asma Diva. I believe that's how you pronounce the name of that song. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. Asma Diva is a progressive metal band from the US, and they've been around for a while, and this was off of their 2nd album, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I know it was one of their earlier albums, and this particular album that this song is off of is very, very like ambient and atmospheric. Unlike, say, like Dawn of the New Athens and the songs that they did when Melissa Fairlack was with them, because their newer stuff is very like progressive symphonic metal and very like aggressive, but their past stuff was very, very ambient. Like this song here, this song is absolutely ambient, pure ambient with like a little bit of metal thrown into it. It's gorgeous, it's wonderful, it's beautiful, it's amazing. Next up is Lucid Reverie by OverAlive. OverAlive is a progressive metal band that I discovered through Instagram, I believe. And this band is so fucking good. This is like prog at its finest. Like, I don't want to throw like comparisons and everything and whatnot, but they're kind of like Between the Buried and Me, but nowhere near as aggressive and a female fronted. So yeah, and this song is so beautiful. It is a wonderful song. Like, they're releasing their debut album, if it's not already out this year, and of all the songs that I've heard, this one is definitely one of my favorites because it is just so fucking lovely. Next up is Gone by WATU. I think that's how you pronounce their name. This is a progressive metal band. Well, I say progressive metal band. This is I don't know how to label this band. It's like, it's definitely prog, but I don't know if I should label them like progressive metal or progressive rock. Either which way, it's very progressive. The lead singer, he has a wonderful, wonderful voice. But yeah, I highly encourage you guys to check this song out. It's really cool, it's really nice. So yeah. Next up is not a particular song, but a particular band, and that is Mortal Love. Mortal Love is a gothic metal band, and they've been on hold for quite a while, and I hope they release some new material soon, because I love this band. This band is so, so good. This is like traditional gothic metal at its best. Some of their songs are a bit doomy, some of them are more like traditional gothic metal, like 90s gothic metal, and I love them so much. I was just listening to a lot of their stuff throughout the early parts of June, and I just really, really enjoy their stuff. It's so good. Like, Catherine, she has such an interesting, unique, beautiful voice, and I love her so much. She is such a talented singer, and she's able to like communicate those emotions that are in the songs, especially in my favorite song by them, Empathy. Oh my god, that song, it's so good. It is so good. It'll hit you right in the feels. It is such a good song. Next up is Angels Fall by Amederia. Amederia is a gothic doom metal band from Russia, and I discovered them, I want to say a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't listened to too much of their stuff, but I remember a different song of theirs got stuck in my head, but I found this song instead. I thought this was the song that was stuck in my head, but no, it was a different one, which I can't remember the name of it though. I think it's like Forbidden Love, I think is what it's called. And I pulled up this song first because I thought it was this song, but it wasn't. But this song is just so beautiful, and I remember listening to this song for an hour straight. The day of the Pulse shooting, like, I was just listening to different kinds of songs, but when I pulled up this song thinking that it was Forbidden Love, I didn't care about listening to Forbidden Love anymore. Like, I was just listening to this song, and I listened to this song for an hour straight. This song is just so fucking beautiful. This is definitely one of the best doom metal bands that I've heard in a very long time. And this song, as well as the other songs that I've heard by them, are just absolutely wonderful. They're breathtaking. They just fill you with so much emotion, and it's just, oh, it's so good. And the intro to the song, it's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous, and it just sets the tone. It sets the tone of the song, and it just takes over you right from the very beginning. Next up, I have two songs from this particular band, and this band is Epica. And the two songs that I've been obsessing with over the month of June are Consigned to Oblivion and Nothing's Wrong. Now, I started listening to like Consigned to Oblivion the same day of like once again the day of the Pulse shooting, because the lyrics in Consigned to Oblivion truly speak to like the issues that like resulted from the Pulse shooting, like what caused it to happen and how people have been responding to it. The lyrics point out is that humans, we are trying to make ourselves feel better by doing something that could possibly help a situation, but in reality we're not doing anything to help it. We're just simply like feeling bad about it, and then we just continue on with our days. Lines from the song are, "We're so afraid of all the things unknown. We just flee into a dream that never comes true." Then like first few lines of the song are like, "How can we let this happen and just keep our eyes closed till the end?" And then that part is repeated later in the song, and then they add on to it saying, "When we will stand in front of heaven's gate, it will be too late." The ending of the song is my favorite part of the song, because like it's just so dramatic and so powerful, and it just sends the message right into you. We all think we're generous, but we only fool ourselves. The only thing that matters is our way and our vision. Selfishly, we're venomous, but you know that time tells us there is more to life than our higher positions. Race for perfection, better, faster. We must return to the laws of the nature to free ourselves from madness. And ooh, girl, this song just speaks the truth when it comes to like what was going on with the Pulse shooting. It just speaks it so well. Then I came across their song Nothing's Wrong, which I believe is a cover, which they don't have too many covers. And this cover, I'm pretty sure hasn't been released properly here in the US. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure though. And this song is really fucking cool because it is unlike any other Epica song, because it is just so different, but it's so good. It's so good. I highly encourage you guys to check this particular song out because it is amazing. It is so good. I know some people aren't gonna like it because like they like compare it to like their usual stuff and their normal stuff, but you have to think of it as like its own separate thing. So, and when you do that, it's like, holy tits, this is amazing. Next up is Machines of Fear by Inner Wish. Inner Wish is a symphonic power metal band that I discovered about a month or two ago. I wanted to listen to more of their stuff, and shortly after I came across this song, like they released a music video for it, and so I checked that out, and it's just, this song is so fucking cool. It is so cool. This band is really promising to be like one of my favorite male-fronted power metal bands, because it's just so fucking cool. Next up is Moonhorse by Avaterium. Avaterium is a doom metal band from Sweden, and they are unlike any other doom metal bands that I have ever listened to. This band is so different. There's one thing's for certain, their lead singer, Jenny, she has such a different voice that is not common in doom metal. Actually, I've never heard a singer like her in the doom metal scene at all. She has this kind of like Western vibe to her voice. And I know that's kind of weird, but it's the best way that I can describe her voice. And the first song of theirs that I ever listened to was Pearls and Coffins, which is a wonderful song, by the way. I came across this song because I was like, you know what, I want to listen to more of their stuff. And so I came across this song, Moonhorse, and became obsessed. I listened to this song for like nearly 2 hours straight. I mean, which some of you might be thinking like, that's a bit much, but I mean, the song is like nearly like 10 minutes long, so it's kind of reasonable as to why I could listen to it for like over an hour straight. Lyrics are very strange. Like, it makes me think of like stoner metal in a way because of just how weird the lyrics are. But I just love it. I just love this song so much, and it's so good. I love it. Next up is Sheila Domu by Jamala. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I pronounced the title of the song correctly, because it's in Ukrainian, but I'm pretty sure I got it right, and I haven't listened to this song in a hot minute, so yeah. But I was obsessed with this song, like, throughout the period that I was listening to it, because this song is so fucking beautiful. It's so gorgeous. It is so fucking gorgeous. Because after I heard Jamala's song that won Eurovision 1944, I was like, I want to listen to more of her stuff. And so I came across this song and just fell in love with it. It is so, so, so beautiful. It is wonderful. It is gorgeous. It is a beautiful song to just chill out to. And it's full of so much emotions. And it's just, ugh. It's wonderful. Next up is Faith Comes Knocking by Trail of Tears. Trail of Tears was a symphonic gothic metal band that was around back in the 90s, and they broke up back in 2013. Or at least I think it was 2013. It might have been 2015 when they broke up. I'm not 100% sure exactly. They're definitely like one of the first gothic metal bands to come into the scene back in the 90s that truly like shaped the gothic metal scene into what it is today. And which I haven't listened to too much of their earlier stuff. I've heard maybe a couple of songs of theirs, because the main reason why I got interested in them is because in those early days, the lead singer of Imperia, Helena Erin Michelson, she was their female singer. So that's what got me interested in checking them out. And in turn, I wound up coming across this song later in time and became obsessed with it. This song is so good. Like, it's so good. It's really good all the way through. And then once the bridge kicks in and the song starts to slow down, from that point all the way to the end, it is insane. It is crazy. Because it just escalates so much. Like, there's a gunshot and all of a sudden everything just goes from 0 to 100 instantly. And it's just like, it's like madness ensues. Because like the front woman, she just starts laughing hysterically. And not in like a funny way, but in a like a mad way. And it is crazy. It is so fucking crazy. And she is just losing her mind, laughing hysterically because she killed somebody. And you hear like the choir in the background, and like the instrumentals have gone very, very doomy. And it's just, oh, it's crazy. It is crazy, but I love it. Next up is Bring Me the Night by Dama. Dama is a, I guess you could say they're a symphonic metal band. I wouldn't necessarily label them as symphonic metal though, because their music isn't too symphonic. So I think like maybe gothic metal is probably a better like label or term to use for them. But I discovered them a while back and became really into them, and then they just recently released their new single, which is Bring Me the Night. And this song is just so good. It is so freaking good. It has such a unique vibe to it that I absolutely love. So yeah, and I'm really excited for their new album to come out, because just from like hearing this one single, this album is proving to be very, very promising. Alright, so these next couple of songs are songs that I discovered a long ass time ago, and decided to like look them up and listen to them again, because I had them on a list on my old phone of like different songs that I wanted to look up and listen to on my own time. And so yeah, that's what these next few songs are, because these are the ones that were on that list that I was obsessing over. And the first one that I have here is by The Last 10 Seconds of Life, and the song is called Pain is Pleasure. This song, I don't know what it is about this song, but I fucking love it. I don't know why I love it, because it's a bit of like, I guess you could say it's kind of like deathcore, I guess you could say is what it is. Deathcore or just death metal, like, I don't fucking know how to describe it, but it is fucking cool. And I don't know why I love it so much, but I do. This next song is called Ich mach was mit Medien. I'm not 100% sure if I pronounced that correctly. because it's in German, and German is one of the languages that I kind of struggle with pronunciations, but I'm pretty sure I got that pretty well. But it is a song by We Butter the Bread with Butter. Now, I discovered this band back in my scene days, and I haven't really kept up with it. I remember like hearing this particular song on one of our music channels a while back. I didn't remember how the song actually went, and so I looked it up and listened to it, and I didn't recognize the song, but this song is fucking cool because the bridge is everything with this song, because like the synths just go so fucking hard, and it is just, ooh girl, it is fucking cool. Next up is Gods Against Men by Within the Ruins. This is a metalcore band, and I love this song because of like the electronics. The electronics that they use in this song are just amazing. I don't know why. The best way that I can describe it, it's almost as if like it's kind of like Super Mario meets metalcore. But it's done so fucking well, and it's such a cool fucking song. It is so cool, and I fucking love it. So yeah, go check it out. Alright, so this next song is called Curly Wolves by Sin Lacrosse. Now, I discovered this band through Twitter, actually, and I discovered them several months ago, I want to say, and a few months ago they released a music video for Curly Wolves, and I fucking loved it. And then throughout the month of June, I've just been like having moments where I'll just break out of nowhere and just like scream Curly Wolves, because it's like that's one of the lines in the chorus. Next up is Drowning by Aconitum. This was a progressive metal band that sadly broke up last year, and I'm so upset about it because this band, like, I just discovered them, and they're so fucking good, and it's just, ugh, I love this song. This song, though, is just, it's so good because it's so different. It's so different. Like, I was expecting it to be kind of like, I don't know, like classic heavy metal for some reason, but it turned out to be just this progressive metal goodness. And it's just, it's good. Next up is Waves by My Propane. My Propane is a progressive metal band from the Netherlands that I discovered through Countermove project. And for those of you who don't know what Countermove is, it is a project that is designed to like create music to promote like different issues, and they're most well known for their cover of a song from Frankie Goes to Hollywood called The Power of Love, and in this cover they have singers from so many Dutch singers, or singers that are in majority Dutch bands, sing the song, and it's so good. If you haven't heard that song, definitely go check that out because it's really fucking cool. And Valerio Recenti, he was featured in this song, and so I decided that I wanted to check them out and really enjoyed their music. They recently released a video for Waves, and I love it. It's so fucking cool. It's really, really good. And Valerio's voice, Valerio has such a gorgeous voice. Like, he's worked with, what are they called? Kingfisher Sky, and he's also worked with Xandria on their cover of I Would Do Anything for Love by Meatloaf. Like, oh my god, on that song his voice is just like sex. And his voice is also like sex in The Power of Love. And girl, oh my god, yeah. Next up is Lady in Gold by Blues Pills. Blues Pills is a 60s/70s styled rock band that I discovered a couple of years ago because they're signed to Nuclear Blast Records, subscribed to Nuclear Blast's YouTube channel, and that's how I discovered them. I discovered them through their song High Class Woman, which that song is really fucking cool. But anyways, we're talking about this song. This song is so good. It is so catchy. It is so fun. It is a wonderful, wonderful song. If you're really into like classic rock, I highly, highly encourage you guys to check this song out, because actually I highly encourage you guys to check this band out because they are just so freaking cool. They're just so cool. And like the videos that they released like for like their previous album, I can't remember what it was called. I think it was actually like self-titled album, actually, now that I think about it, but I'm not 100% sure. But I know they have a video, I think it's like a lyric video for their song Jupiter. Oh my god, that video just screams like 60s and 70s. It's just wonderful. It's just, I love this band so much. They are so fucking cool. And the last song that I have on my list is The Last Time by Call of Us. Call of Us is a progressive metal band that I discovered through Astrid, and it actually turns out that was already familiar with their frontwoman Gemma because she is also in a power metal band called Damascape. I'm pretty sure that's their name. I haven't listened to them in a while. But yeah, and I love this band. This band is really fucking good. This is like proggy goodness right here. And this song is so good. It is so freaking good. It is so good. I highly encourage you guys to check this song out. I highly encourage you to. And to check out their other stuff as well, because they are just really fucking good. That is it for my current music obsessions for the month of June. I know this was kind of like a long list and whatnot, but I did go through it rather quickly, or at least I think I went through it rather quickly, so yeah. Hopefully it won't be too long, and hopefully I'll be out of like this funk of having like a fuck ton of music that I'm listening to. So yeah, hopefully I'll get through this rather soon, so yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, and also don't forget to hit that like button because it helps me out a lot. All my links are down in the description box below, and until I see you guys in my next video, whatever the hell that may be, goodbye.